Welcome back to the YouTube channel Tales of Legends. This is the place where we explore inspiring stories about individuals who have left a profound mark on human history. Today, we will learn about Vincent van Gogh, the genius Dutch painter who dedicated his entire life to art and became one of the greatest icons of world painting. Vincent Willem van Gogh. Born in 1853 in the small village of Groot-Zundert in southern Netherlands, is one of the most prominent and inspiring figures in art history. From a young age, Van Gogh exhibited a sensitive soul, eager to explore the beauty of nature and life around him. However, his artistic journey was one filled with deep struggles, with countless difficulties and suffering, before he achieved greatness in art that no one could have imagined at the time. Van Gogh came from a middle-class family, where traditional values and social expectations seemed at odds with his free-spirited nature and troubled soul. Before finding his true path in painting, Van Gogh went through a series of failures and constant changes in career. He worked as a teacher, a bookseller, and a missionary in impoverished areas. These jobs not only failed to provide stability but also led him into periods of severe depression, struggling with feelings of failure and loneliness. When he decided to pursue painting in 1880, Van Gogh embarked on a challenging and painful journey. He began to teach himself, studying from art manuals and seeking inspiration from classical masters. However, without formal training and lacking support, he was often ridiculed and struggled to sell his works. Van Gogh's life fell into poverty, relying heavily on financial support from his beloved brother, Theo van Gogh, who not only provided money but also emotional encouragement. Throughout his short journey of about 10 years, Van Gogh worked with extraordinary energy. He created more than 2.100 works, including 860 oil paintings and over 1.200 sketches and illustrations. Remarkably, most of his most famous works were completed in the later years of his life, when he was struggling with mental illness and living in isolation in psychiatric hospitals. It was during these darkest times that Van Gogh created timeless masterpieces, reflecting not only the surrounding landscapes but also his profound and complex inner world. One of Van Gogh's most iconic works, the Starry Night, symbolizes the magical fusion of imagination and intense emotion. The painting depicts a swirling, vibrant night sky filled with golden stars and mystical light, enveloping the small village below. The piece is not only a beautiful landscape but also a haunting intersection of reality and the restless soul of the artist. Through every bold brushstroke and vivid color, Van Gogh seems to capture his inner voice, both anguished and yearning. Van Gogh was not only known for his artistic talent but also for his unique and innovative style. His works, such as Sunflowers and The Sower, present entirely new perspectives on the relationship between humans and nature. These paintings are not simply beautiful images, but also carry profound messages about vitality, existence, and the will to overcome adversity. However, Van Gogh's innovation was not recognized during his lifetime. He was often seen as an eccentric, socially isolated, and out of step with the artistic standards of his time. His works were rarely sold, and he himself could not realize the true value of the legacy he was creating. It was only after his death at the age of 37 that the world began to acknowledge and appreciate his influence. Van Gogh's legacy lies not only in the quantity and quality of his works but also in the deep meaning he left for the world of art. He was a pioneer, paving the way for the modern art movement, breaking the boundaries of traditional art, and igniting a spirit of creative freedom in millions of artists who followed. Van Gogh was not just a painter, he became a symbol of courage, perseverance, and the ability to transform suffering into art. His life, though brief, offers a profound lesson in perseverance and devotion to art. He once said, "If you hear a voice within you saying, 'You cannot paint,' then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced." Despite facing illness and loneliness, he never gave up his passion for painting. Living in poverty, The hardships he endured drove him to create, leaving behind priceless works for the world. Thank you for listening to today's story. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss other fascinating stories about great individuals who changed the world. See you in the next video on the Tales of Legends channel.